Hello, welcome to the CenturyLink Scouting Report here on SoundersFC.com. My name's Ross Fletcher and we're delving in depth to Real Salt Lake, who are the opponents this weekend for the Sounders. It's a matchup of the top two teams in Major League Soccer, not just in the Western Conference, but for the overall Supporters' Shield standings. Jeff Cassar is the new first-year head coach of RSL. He was assistant to the former top man Jason Kreis, and I think that continuity is a big reason why Real Salt Lake are right now riding an MLS record equaling 12 games unbeaten to start the season. If they get a draw or a win against Seattle, they set the new mark. A reason Cassar has done well: number one, the team is still the star. That's been the RSL mantra for many years now. But also they haven't had many changes in the off-season. The spine of their team has largely been the same. But for this game against the Sounders, it has to be different. Rather like Clint Dempsey and DeAndre being away, Nick Raimondo, the goalkeeper, and the captain Kyle Beckerman are also with the US national team ahead of the World Cup finals. RSL are also missing their best striker, Alvaro Saborio, who's with Costa Rica. So that middle part of a team is where Real Salt Lake might be susceptible. But as I mentioned, with the team being the star, they have strength in depth. And you have to look at the goalkeeper, Jeff Attanella, who's stepped up and done a really good job so far. There was a clean sheet for him against FC Dallas in their last match, and earlier in April he put in a terrific performance at a 0-0 game against Sporting Kansas City in a rerun of last year's MLS Cup final. They don't lose a terrific amount with Attanella in goal. Where they may have problems though are up front. With no Saborio, they've got other issues. Joao Plata, who's been brilliant so far with 6 goals, has a hamstring injury. Will he play? I doubt it right now. Robbie Finley only got minutes in the last game for the first time this season, coming off off-season knee surgery. The other guy up front is the big man, Devon Sandoval. In his second year, he's a big target presence, but very raw. So the issue is, will Real Salt Lake have the firepower? One thing you can rely on is their attacking midfield creativity in Javier Morales. The veteran midfielder certainly seems to have lost none of his appetite for MLS. He scored a hat-trick at Houston recently and has been knocking in some fantastic goals. He really has to be one to watch. It's a 1 o'clock start this weekend. Myself and Taylor Graham will be on the call on Q13 Fox. The pre-game starts at 12:30. You can also hear our radio call on 97.3 Cairo FM. I'm Ross Fletcher. That's your CenturyLink Scouting Report here on SoundersFC.com.